Don't go away, folks. We could have a real interesting finish here. Terry Labonte has dropped back to a comfortable third, and Dale Earnhardt is in fourth position. Those two are not in a position to battle each other. This is where we keep our focus with 6 laps to go. It's now down to about 8 or 9 car lengths.
And we see Joe Gibbs watching his driver.
Joe Gibbs branching out into drag racing in 1995 after some success in Winston Cup racing. And look, it's down to 3 or 4 car lengths now.
Yep. Jeff Gordon did not get through turn 4 that time very well at all. The car pushed up. Evidently the car has taken on the push after that last tire change.
Bobby Labonte has never won a NASCAR Winston Cup race. He is close to being able to do so, but can he? That is the question. He gets through the corner binning much better than Jeff Gordon, it looks like.
Looks like the Jeff's car has picked up a push, as I talked about.
4 laps to go. Gordon trying to hold off the challenge of Bobby Labonte. The interval still 4 or 5 car lengths.
And you know that Ray Evernham right now is trying his best. Rick Hendrick trying his best to talk Jeff Gordon and talk this car on. Jeff, take it easy, don't push it so hard.
We talked earlier about the young Lions, those who do not have a whole lot of experience in Winston Cup racing. Jeff Gordon is in his 3rd full year of Winston Cup competition. And Bobby Labonte also in his 3rd full year of competition. One of those two will come away the victor here today, most likely. Here is Jerry Punch with more on the story.
Guys, motivation is so very important, particularly at this stage of the race. Jimmy Makar is telling his driver every time he comes by, Bobby Labonte, he says, you can do it. You can do it. Bobby, you can do it. Repeatedly saying those words. And a minute ago, Ray Evernham told his driver, you're the man. It's your race to win. You're the man. Every time he goes by now, he says, 2 laps to go, you're the man.
Well, there is only 1 lap to go. When they come down, there's Ray Evernham talking to Jeff Gordon. Here's the white flag. We have 1 more lap to go. The interval has not shrunk in the last couple of laps. Jeff has been able to maintain this lead over Bobby Labonte. And now as he moves through the 2nd corner and sees the middle of the back stretch, he knows that there's only a half a lap to go. Still separated by about 4 car lengths. Here comes Bobby Labonte's final bid to take the win here this afternoon. They move through the 3rd and 4th corner. Off of the corner onto the straightaway, it looks like Jeff Gordon is going to win it. Yes, indeed. Gordon wins the Purolator 500 by a car length or 2 over Bobby Labonte. There's Terry Labonte finishing in 3rd position and Dale Earnhardt in 4th, and the celebration goes on in the Jeff Gordon pit. Here's Jerry Punch.
And Ray, congratulations. The car ran perfectly.
Well, it did, and I gotta thank God first. I didn't do it at Rockingham, and I gotta thank Jeff Gordon and all these guys second. You know, they make my job awful easy. Hendrick Motorsports gives us great engines and great cars, and Jeff Gordon's about the best driver I've ever seen. And these Rainbow Warriors, I don't know, they make me look awful good. I'm just proud to be associated with them.
What a cheerleader. You kept saying, you're the man, it's your race, don't let him take it. I mean, those last few laps, you guys back and forth talking to your drivers. Hey, outstanding effort. 2 crew chiefs, 1 and 2, and your great friends and motivators.
I'll tell you, this is fun. It really is what racing's all about. You can have fun, and you run second. I told Bobby I'm not normally happy about second, but I'd soon run second to him if I have to run second to anybody. But before this year's out, Bobby Labonte is going to cross the line in front of Jeff Gordon, I promise you.
Okay, crew chiefs here. Hey, Joe Gibbs, who owns 2nd place car, is standing by with Jackaroo.
And Jerry, the first man to congratulate Joe Gibbs was the winning car owner, Rick Hendrick. And Coach, you said to him,
hey, he keeps giving us the 2nd motor. We want the 1st one. We got you to catch Jeff. So proud of Bobby. I tell you what, really, we've been top 5 4-straight races. Unbelievable. He is just absolutely great. I'm so happy for Interstate, Shell, and Champion, and EDS, and everybody that's there pulling for us all the time. General Motors. It's been absolutely fantastic with Chevrolet and Goodyear. We just happy.
Mixed emotions last year when you lost your driver, Dale Jarrett. That's got to not be such a tough deal now?
Well, I tell you what, Dale did a great job for us when he was there and was absolutely fantastic. We think the world of him. But when it became obvious he wanted to move on, we said, hey, we can't do it unless we get somebody great. Bobby was our choice, but he was really encumbered in a lot of other things. We were able to work that out, and we're just absolutely thrilled. He is just, I think, fantastic.
Go celebrate with your driver.
I'm going to do that.
Let's go back to the tower.
They finish here the way they finished at Rockingham a couple of weeks ago. Jeff Gordon wins, and Bobby Labonte comes home in second position. Well, that was closer than I thought it was going to be, Benny.
I tell you what, Bobby Labonte made a great charge there at the end of the race. It almost pulled it off.
He sure did. Good run for Bobby Labonte all day, but the man who dominated this race was, without question, Jeff Gordon. His fourth career win in 66 races, third win for Rick Hendrick in 4 events. Here's Jerry Punch in victory lane.
And Jeff Gordon about to climb out of the car. And folks, he is a very popular driver, not just among the fans, but among the crews here as he gets unbuckled. And let's take a listen. Here's the winner of the Purolator 500.
Stay around, Brooke. Don't run off on us.
He got a big hug and kiss from Brooke Seeley Gordon. She is Brooke Gordon now. He called her Brooke Seeley at the banquet, forgetting he had married her just a month earlier. And he celebrates here. Has a nice cold drink after a long afternoon. And Jeff, congratulations on an outstanding day.
Oh, man, it sure was. These guys gave me a fabulous car today. I got to take my hat off to this whole DuPont crew. Man, this thing was on the rail. Bobby gave me a little bit of... He got me pretty nervous there at the end of the race. But, you know, we came here to Atlanta with the same car that we raced in Rockingham. It's an awesome car. Man, we might have to take this thing everywhere. But wanted to come here to Atlanta. We announced our new sponsor, Coca-Cola. They're an associate sponsor. I mean, DuPont does everything in the world, and we're really glad to have them. But that new sponsor that's here home, Coca-Cola, we're really glad to have them, so this one's for them.
Jeff, let's go back to the beginning of the race. Early on, there was some anxious moments. You and Earnhardt down in turn 1. That had to make your heart skip a beat. What happened?
It sure did. You know, we had a little bit better car than he did at the time, and it was really hard to pass once you got, you know, out and the tires got some heat in them, so I wanted to get by him as quick as I could. I saw an opportunity. I didn't want to pass him low. I know what it's like to pass Earnhardt low, but we got by him, and then, you know, he did the famous Earnhardt move and got right back underneath me coming off of 2, and I thought, well, if I can stay outside and race him down into 1, we're all right. Well, it was one of those contests that nobody wins. You know, it's like who's going to let up first, and neither one of us. We drove down real deep in the corner. He slipped up a little bit and got in the side of me. I had to check up a little bit, got high. Bobby got by us. We had to chase him down. But it was a lot of fun, and, hey, you got to earn your rights when you're racing with Earnhardt.
Let me ask you quickly. You mentioned at Rockingham you were going to go buy a pool now after you won a lot of money there. What else is going on in the house? How about some landscaping? What's the next room you're going to add?
I don't know. We're going to have some accessories now, I guess. But we're going to have us a nice pool, I would say now.
I think Brooke was talking baby. How about it?
No babies. No babies for a while. That's we're gonna have to win a lot of races before we do that.
How about that, Brooke?
No, it's gonna be a while, definitely. A couple of years.
Those wins just keep on coming as they keep smiling here in victory lane. Let's go to John Curtin, who's got a family with him, the Labonte. John?
I'm in a Labonte sandwich right now. I've got Bobby right here. Bobby finishing second, Terry third. Bobby, second time this year you finished second behind Jeff Gordon. You gave it a real shot there at the end.
Well, yeah, you know, the whole Interstate Batteries crew, they got me out of the pits real good. And every time, you know, Jeff set awesome pace there early on. And we really just, you know, didn't know what it was going to be hard to stay on the lead lap, you know, 4th and 5th place. But, you know, as it turned out right there at the end, the whole Interstate Batteries Chevrolet Monte Carlo crew got me out. And, you know, we're able to get back by Terry. He got me off of turn 4 after we went back to green and got back by him and just gave Jeff a run as much as I could, but, you know, about run out of time. His car was pushing a little bit, so was mine. So it was pretty evenly matched there at the end, but he was pretty awesome throughout the day.
How hard do you two guys race each other? When you know your brother's out there, I mean, you're running for second place with a chance at the win. Would you run harder against each other if it were for the win?
I run harder. I don't know about you.
How about you, Terry? A great run today for you.
Well, it was. Our Kellogg Chevy ran good, and you know, we came home third, so we've got to be happy with that. It was a good run for us, and the guys did a great job on their pit stops and everything, and Bobby got by me there at the end, but we couldn't run with Jeff, and those 2 cars, they just had everybody covered.
Now, do you guys, ask him, he asked you if you give any room, do you give him like there on that move there at the end? Did he just have a stronger car and get around you? When you saw him get up next to you, what happened there?
Well, I knew he was going to get me sooner or later, and he had been a little bit faster for the last part of the race there, and I got by him there and tried to hold him off, and just couldn't do it.
All right, thank you, Terry Labonte. A fine finish today, Bob Jenkins.
Jeff Gordon, the winner of the race, led 250 of the 328 laps. There were 7 leaders, but a Ford failed to lead here today. A lot more post activity coming up. We'll be back to Atlanta in just a moment.